Hi, Sagittarius. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of October 26th to November 1st. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So just shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. And this week, I recommend that you check out Awakening to Spirit is the name of her tarot channel. Her name is Cindy. She is a beautiful soul. And yes, I'll leave it a link in the description box below for you to check out her channel. Show her some love. But I also meditated on your energy before beginning this reading for the week. And the message that came through, my friend, was reaching goals. Ooh, love it. And I feel like you're going to be in a kind of fun, playful mindset, which is good for you these days. Because when I first got into your energy, as I was about to start the reading, I started singing. And I don't know where that song came from. I was having fun. And it was a much more playful feeling than the other two fire signs. But let's get started. Let's first pull a message or two from the Moonology Oracle deck. What do we have for Sagittarius to begin this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? We have, looks like 4. First off, don't let your past hold you back. In your past reading, Sag, you've been very focused on the past, whether it's in conversation or just mentally reliving them, these past situations. And it feels like a week where you need to try not to let that hold you back when it comes to reaching and achieving these goals, when it comes to moving forward and persevering. You know, what you've been through is what you've been through. Learn from it, grow from it, and let's move on, my friend. Let's not let it hold us back. Well, I don't have Sag in my chart, but you get the point. It's time to take action. I don't feel like I have to tell you this twice because I feel like Sagittarius is a sign where you're very good at taking action, very good at getting things done, you know, but in your own individual creative way because you're a free spirit. But yeah, it's a week where you just need to keep taking action when it comes to achieving your goals and your vision for life. Don't let your pride get in your way. It feels like at times you're too proud to ask for help. Ooh, that came out in Aries too. When you're too proud to let other people help you. Wow. Allow yourself to take a step back and allow other people to do what you normally do, whether it's around the house or your day-to-day job or just in your daily life in general this week. Allow for people to assist and lighten your load. Because I do feel like, although you are a little bit more playful this week, you have been quite stressed in one way, shape, or form. Prosperity lies ahead. Get ready, my friend, because it feels like you haven't been expecting such prosperity or maybe, you know, financial luck in general, this abundance, but it's going to be an abundant future for you. And I do feel like you'll be reminded in one way, shape, or form this week that all of which is ahead of you. That's exciting. You know, I'm going to actually line that up because they're very similar color schemes. Let's continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. Some shuffling, of course. One more shuffle. All right, you, my friend. What do we have for Sagittarius to continue this weekly read? Keep them coming for Sag. I want to get them in the frame as much as possible. They're telling me to just pull the last three. All right, my friend, we're starting off with the Four of Pentacles. And I'm also being drawn to show you the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It may feel like you are put in a spot to lead this week, to take charge, to be an example to others. And they're saying that you will not have any problem in any way, shape, or form. But just don't let it overwhelm you. Not sure why I felt the need to say that. So, Four of Pentacles for Monday. Monday is going to be a day where you start off the week feeling very focused on your finances, your financial goals. And I feel like as the week goes along, you will reach some of these financial goals, or at least one of them. But it feels like you're holding on to your money too tightly. You're stressed about your money too much. Something may have happened recently that's made you feel guarded when it comes to your financial situation. But Spirit's saying you need to loosen that grip a bit. You need to relax and stop stressing yourself out, because you're sending those vibes out to the universe, and therefore it's going to come back in a not so great way. Or at the very least, you're going to be blocking new financial opportunities and blessings coming in. And it's side by side with this prosperity lies ahead, my friend. And it's reminding you that you have a lot of financial luck and abundance ahead of you, but you don't want to get in your own way at the end of the day. The Three of Pentacles to move right along to Tuesday. And it's interesting because then people start to notice you on Tuesday. You start to get a bit of admiration. You know, I think this came out in one of your previous readings as well. It may not be something where everyone just gathers around and is like, oh, wow, look at Sagittarius and all of the work they've put in. No, it's going to be more subtle. It's going to be a day where even if you don't fully realize it, maybe pay attention to notice it more. But I feel like those people in your day-to-day life, whether it's at home, at work, just your acquaintances, your friends, they'll in some way, shape, or form notice what you've been doing, how hard you've been working. You may feel more appreciated in some way throughout the day. It'll feel good because I do feel like at times you don't want to admit it, but you feel a bit unappreciated. You feel like you do a lot with less coming back to you in return. And what I love about this card is we have these three cats and they kind of seem like they're playing. You know, they look very playful. You got one on the ground, one, you know, looking at the paintbrush, about to tackle it. The other one's like looking like it's coming to join the party. And it's just kind of that playful mood that you're taking on that day as well. And it's good because you go from ultra serious and holding on to your money too tightly on Monday to just being a bit more playful. And I think that in itself allows for people to see you in a more positive, optimistic light, which again will all lead to that appreciation and admiration that you've maybe desired recently. The Six of Pentacles, absolutely great transition, because on Wednesday, Spirit in the universe comes in and is like, you know what, here's a bit of abundance, here's a bit of financial luck, and it's their way of proving to you that when you go from this Four of Pentacles to the Three and you're kind of loosening your grip a bit and having fun and not stressing as much, you not only get that appreciation, that recognition, but the universe, you know, they're proving to you that this abundance comes in more so when you're not as stressed about it, when you're not holding on to it as tightly. It's their way of telling you this is the way you should be moving forward, not like you were on Monday. And also just the fact that prosperity is lying ahead for you. And then the Ten of Wands, and also the Six of Pentacles, it could be partially something to help you wrap up a goal of yours. or multiple financial goals of yours. So 10 of Wands. But it all leads up to Thursday. And did you hear me? I just got so overwhelmed. And I feel like that's exactly the feeling of the day on Thursday. You'll feel overwhelmed and a bit stressed. And it's like, because you're not allowing other people to help you. And I feel like for some of you, you allow them to help you. And then you try to control how it's done. Or you try to take over once again. And it's like, just take a step back. Go rest. Allow for people to take on some of those wands, those burdens that you put on your own shoulder. And just feel a little lighter. Because whether you realize it or not, people around you want to help and want to assist in lightening your load. So put down a few of those wands, or at the very least hand them over to some of those soul connections in your life. And I feel like you don't do a very good job of doing that on Thursday. So with that said, you move on to Friday feeling a bit anxious. We have the Page of Wands, the anxious card. Feeling a bit on edge, just a little overwhelmed mentally and physically. And it's like, you're just exhausted because you weren't allowing people to assist again, to help. And also I feel like a lot of the mental stress is because of what you did to yourself on Monday and previously with this Four of Pentacles. Stressing about your finances, and maybe even your finances, that the stress over your finances comes back. And it's like, no, Spirit and the universe wanted you to feel good about your goals, about your finances with the Six of Pentacles kind of day. So don't jump back into stressing yourself out. You're going to reverse all this beautiful prosperity. And it's aligned with, or side by side with, the don't let your past hold you back. If you've had an anxious past, if you've had a stressful past, or again, if there have been situations that haven't been ideal or somewhat messy when it comes to your finances, try not to let that hold you back or bleed into your future, because that's not how Spirit sees your future for you. The World card to move right along to the weekend on Saturday. And it's like your week takes kind of a turn for the better at this point. I do feel like Tuesday and Wednesday were very positive days, but I feel like Saturday is the day where you just kind of, this hat representing the stresses, the burdens, you trying to control everything a bit too much. You just kind of throw it into the air and you're like, you know what? So be it. And you feel so much lighter, so much freer. And look how happy she looks, he or she. But look how happy this will make you. So happy and freer. And you have this cat in the background, and that's your spirit guide, your main guide, just chilling with you, even if you don't realize it, being like, I told you. Can't say I didn't tell you, Sag. And it's aligned with this Three of Pentacles, and I feel like that in itself will bring more appreciation, more recognition, and because people see you changing your ways in a positive way. Ace of Swords to finish off the week on Sunday. All of which leads up to you feeling like you have a bit of a fresh start. You kind of put the sword in. It's a very victorious feeling. She's got the sword in the air and it's like, haha, I did it. I finally made a good choice, good decisions. It may feel like, again, another goal of yours is coming to a completion. You may feel like it's aligned with the Six of Pentacles. You may be looking back at some of these goals that you're starting to wrap up and complete. And you're just like, I worked so hard for this, and it's not all coming into play. It's not all coming. Now some of them are coming to a completion, like we've been saying. And I also kind of feel like you're sort of putting the sword in some of these old habits of yours that stress you out, which is healthy. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. What do we have for Sag to wrap up this reading? I feel like I got very into your reading. What else do we have for Sag? Let's see what we got here. How I feel is more important than how I look. Absolutely. It is a week, I feel like, for all fire signs to kind of put how other people view you or how you look out the window, because at the end of the day, It's not about, appearing strong and appearing normal. It's about how you feel. That's what you need to be focusing on this week, not how people view you or think of you. Because you'll get that appreciation, that recognition regardless. I learned the way on the way. Stop trying to control every detail of your future as you move along. Yes, okay, plan, absolutely. But you'll learn and grow as you go along. Every single day you're learning something new, aren't you? Or at the very least, each week. I believe in the person I am becoming. If you feel like you're changing into a better version of you, a healthier version of you as you shed some of these old habits, believe in it. Embrace who you're becoming. It's healthier. And then love is the key to my success. When you get into that loving, appreciative mindset, people are more drawn to you, opportunities are more drawn to you, and that's how you succeed in life, my friend. And last but not least, I'm gentle with myself in transitions. Allow yourself to, as you go through some of these changes and transitions this week and moving forward, be proud of yourself, pat yourself on the back, even if other people don't, every step of the way, and allow yourself not to criticize yourself too much when things don't go perfectly. But again, it is a week for you to achieve some goals and make a lot of progress. Excellent. So with that said and done, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And while you're down there, don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.